Hey, what's up everybody? It's Matt with Rocky's War Room, and I have another Let's Build for you today. This time, it's for the Concorde, or the C3 Interceptor Squad. Really cool looking jet bikes, gravity bikes. These are pretty awesome looking. You can see how the studio painted them. They look pretty good, but I've got a scheme for Concorde in mind. It's a black scheme. They have their own background and stuff like that. I'll share that with you guys at another time. But these interceptors are pretty awesome. They form a part of the Concorde Strike Forces, the most advanced and most lavishly equipped fighting formations in all of the Antares space. Pretty cool. In this box, you get one C3 Interceptor leader with plasma carbine, ride an interceptor bike with twin plasma carbines. Zoom around and shoot. Then you get two other troopers with plasma carbine, riding interceptor bike with twin plasma carbines, 3 plasma lance upgrades for 3 interceptor bikes, and 1 Concorde spotter drone. So they come with their own little spotter drone, which is nice and pretty cool. So let's break it open and see what's inside. So this kit is metal and resin, which don't bother me, but it bothers some people. It should be pretty easy to build. So we got our 3 bases for the bikes. Right here, 3 bases for the bikes. All right. So we have resin here. These are the actual bikes. It looks like the legs of the troopers on top. So we got 3 pieces. Now remember, these are resin, which means they could have some mold release on them of some kind. So you really want to take them into the bathroom, a sink, or some sort of cup with some soap, water, and I would actually recommend using Dawn soap to clean these up. So I've already, as soon as the box came in, took it in there with a bunch of other resin that I have and went ahead and pre-washed them already for the purpose of this video. And I'm just going to do that. So we have a sprue. Looks like the lance upgrades right there. Plasma lance on a bike. Ooh. So here's the back. This is what makes it fly. Got 3 of those. All right. Come on. A lot of little pieces with this. We got the different heads there, which is great. Closed and opened heads there. We got our drone, a little drone gun. You can make a gun drone. We got our 4 flight stands. We got the plasma lance upgrades. We got the bike riders' bodies. We have, come on. Looks like that's his other arm that belongs to him over here. So there you have it. That's what we got to build here. Wow, plasma lance upgrades. That'd be pretty cool on a bike, but on a jet bike, I'd have to do some thinking about that. I know I've got more boxes of these interceptors, so we'll see what I will build. Probably not going to build the ones with the plasma lance. I'm probably just going to keep them with the twin laser carbines, just for this purpose of the video, for the plasma carbines. I think that's what it gets. Didn't I say that? Twin plasma. Okay. So there you go, folks. That's what I'm going to build tonight. So I'll be back in a second with them all put together. All right, well, there you have it. There's the C3 Interceptor Squad. Just a few troubles building them, no big deal. Also, you didn't see in the build part the weapons on the front of the Interceptor bikes. I have 2 twin plasma carbines and 1 Lancer. You have an option to give any or all Lancers on their bikes for 2 points apiece. I went ahead and just chose one to spread the points around everywhere else. A mobile plasma lance, that's pretty good. Anyway, this the troubles that I have with building these suckers. The leader here, that's not the leader. The leader here, as you can see, his arm was separate. This arm here and this part right here were one piece. Well, I fiddled with the bike handles so much that this piece broke off. So it made it increasingly harder for myself to glue and stay glued onto the figure. So what I did was I used something I don't like using, but I had to use on this time just to get these to set quickly because they're kind of fiddly. Is this product here called Instaset? It's an accelerator for all CA glues. What I used is a medium CA glue, gap filling medium, and it does a really great job at filling gaps. I used that on the Broodmother too, and it did a great job on the seams once I painted it. But if you see here, there's a gap back here. I put a bunch of the glue in the arm there, and now it's going to look like it's one piece and it's connected because it filled that gap, and I sprayed it with the Instaset. And I glued it on here and did that Instaset spray just to get this set real fast. I don't like that because it makes it a little bit more brittle, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes they're too fiddly to mess around with. But other than that, don't do what I did and break this little handle off. It's disastrous, and then you start freaking out. But I mean, I didn't freak out that much, but I was like, oh no, now I'm gonna have to do some extra work on this. But the other two, they went together pretty well, pretty easy. They were all one piece as far as the body goes. And they're just beautiful figures. There's the plasma lance. I think that looks really cool right there. So they're metal and resin. So we're going to get these all painted up. I've got a black and beige and another color scheme to give these guys, but they're mostly going to be like stealth black. So I have a background for them already around Antares or the Nexus from a far off planet. They kind of got separated from the Concorde and kept going. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for joining me in this Let's Build the C3 Interceptor Squad. I have another video coming soon for the C3 Interceptor Command Squad that goes along with these guys. Another Let's Build video. So that's it. That's all I got. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please tell a friend. Spread the word. I'd really appreciate that. Like this video. Leave me some comments. And I'll see you in the next video. And last but not least, from me to you, ta-ta! And we'll catch you later.